to addiction in the hood like an engine. Addies with no prescription. Wipe my ass with opinions. Despicable as a million. Pulling milfs at prevention.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to DayDreamer Sports. I'm Sonny, and today I'm playing UFC 3 on the Xbox One. This is EA Sports' fourth attempt at mixed martial arts and the third under the UFC umbrella. The first, of course, was EA Sports MMA. I'm playing the EA Access trial version of the full game. So I just want to show you around, show you a fight, maybe two, and just give my overall initial impressions of the game. I have played all of the others as well. I'm a fan of the series. It's maybe not connected with me as much as, say, the Fight Night series did, which I do wish EA would go back to, but they seemingly have some sort of issue with doing that. I don't know. So you got the usual modes here. You got your exhibition fights and stuff in there. You got your career modes, which I assume you take your custom fighter all the way through the EA ranks, sorry, the UFC ranks, just like previous iterations of the game. You got Ultimate Team, which is like FIFA's Ultimate Team, but for UFC. You got your usual tournament modes and online quick fights and ranked modes and all that sort of stuff. You can buy Bruce Lee for it again. Because I have got the previous versions of the game, they've gifted it to me. How kind of them. Let's show you a fight. I have had a little go just before I started streaming because I know that they've changed the engine that they use, or at least the way that the game works, that the fights work. It would be easy to just go for Conor McGregor, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for TJ Dillashaw against Cody Garbrandt. So many different arenas and stuff on here. You've got the Honda Center, Prudential Center, Toyota Center, MSG, the Air Canada Center, Bell Center, the United Center, the O2 Arena, and you've got the Saitama Super Arena as well, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go for the O2 Arena. Now you might notice this here, simple submission. It's a timed button press minigame. So before you had the, in my opinion, quite complicated submission system where you had like the octagon shape and you had to move it in time with, you know, trying to lock it before your opponent locks it, and it was very strange. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep simple submission on, and I will show you that should it get to it. I'm playing on the Xbox One X. To my knowledge, it is Xbox One X enhanced. What that entails at the minute, I'm not actually too sure. It doesn't look much better than the previous versions of the UFC games, and there's no high dynamic range, which is surprising because other EA Sports games that have been released recently do have high dynamic range. FIFA and Madden, just a couple of examples of that. The most recent NBA game, however, didn't have high dynamic range, so they're being picky with it. I'm not really too sure why. The fighters look great. They always do. I'm not having a dig at that. I'm not saying the graphics are poor. Not by any stretch.
A six-time UFC bonus winner and the UFC bantamweight champion once again. Here is the no-nonsense TJ Dillashaw for so much of his career.
So if you've played the previous versions of the UFC games, you'll sort of notice that this part hasn't changed. But I guess it's the same as the WWE games. The presentation for that doesn't really change because at the end of the day, their entrances are always going to be the same. They're always going to walk out from the same. They're always going to throw shadow box, you know, shadow punches and that type of thing. So it's very difficult to be picky with that.
All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Garbrandt is 26. Dillashaw is 31. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the O2 Arena in London, England.
This is one of my favorite parts of the UFC games. Bruce Buffer does an absolutely incredible job on his voiceover.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 11 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, USA, Cody No Love.
That's one thing I will say that the WWE games does need to pick up. The ring announcer. They just don't seem to get it right, but with this, Bruce Buffer really nails what he has to do. Again, you can look around, you've got the ring girl, and it's the presentation cannot be faulted. It looks and sounds like a UFC pay-per-view, or like a UFC live event.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
Opens with the left hand.
Okay, so the fight. So here we go. We're getting down to the fighting itself here.
I mean, the hand speed just
It feels a bit more sluggish than the previous games.
That one hurt.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early.
There's a different method of blocking now.
Oh, nicely done early here with the takedown. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters.
So if you press the back triggers, that does a low block, and right trigger does a high block. Takedown system hasn't changed a great deal.
Connects with the punch there.
Trying to pass here.
And neither is the grappling system either. You still use the right stick to maneuver your fighter around.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Cody Garbrandt. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You gotta get
What I mean by
that
the game moving more freely is that it felt a lot quicker before. I think it's now maybe at a more realistic pace.
Strong inside leg kick. Really, he might have hurt his knee there.
big
Beautiful
body
body
shot.
shot there, too.
Looked
He
like
rocked
it did
him.
stun him a little bit.
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Very nice takedown there. So I'm going to show you the new submission system when I get the chance. So if we go into side control,
Side control again.
go to north-south,
He's going for the
and here we go. So we're going to go for the north-south choke. I'm going to show you the new submission system. So as you can see there, all I'm doing here is mashing A. Now obviously the AI can do that as well, or of course if you're playing against a human opponent, they can also mash A. He's escaped. But that's basically how the new submission system works. It's essentially the AI is doing the difficult part for you, and all you have to do is hit A. That is literally it. So it's a lot simpler, but it does feel a lot cheaper. I mean, I had an exhibition fight as Conor McGregor before I started recording this video, and I literally won, in the space of a minute into the first round via submission. Oh wow. So he's kicking me off here. Nice knockdown. I like the way that it transitions into the cutscene from the rounds. As you saw there, the graphics changed very slightly, but it wasn't sort of too noticeable. It still looked in-game.
And here it is again.
The highlights packages still very good. It does feel like there's more impact on the punches this time as well, whereas before it was sort of light. You wouldn't feel the punches, you'd see them more in the instant replay, but with this, you could feel the impact of the punches more when you're connecting with them, if that makes sense.
All right, let's get to round 2.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Kicks and stuff feel a lot slower, which again, I think is probably more realistic.
Beautiful striking from both the southpaw and orthodox stance, and he has an excellent wrestling base as well.
Transitions look great on the floor.
Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Gar.
He feints with the kick.
Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line. The one place
I like this time out that you can see that there's a gauge for different things. So if you look there, it shows how much damage has been done to the head.
And back up again.
This is probably a better example of it when we're standing up. Okay, so the left leg there, there's like a damage bar for each individual part of the body, which I think is quite good because it shows you how much you are wearing down your opponent, which I like.
Here he's really starting to connect, Joe, on a lot of these strikes to the midsection. Oh, nice kick. Connects there with the punch.
Okay, he's getting lit up here.
Garbrandt's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling. And he eats a right hand there.
Look at this. Oh.
Going back to the graphics, I know I praised them earlier on, but it does look like when fighting, the heads of the fighters are a little bit bigger than the bodies, or they're a little bit too big for the bodies. Oh, wow. I mean, this is an absolute Rocky IV slugfest here.
Number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Oh, landed that inside leg kick. Already a welt on his opponent. Garbrandt's strike attempt there is blocked.
Oh, wow. What a kick. Straight back up.
Should have been tested early. Keeping busy here in the clinch.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
Oh, this could be good. He's got the double underhooks now. And now trying to take the back.
Oh, wow.
And
It's been a close fight.
Garbrandt gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
nice hook to the body. Switching stances here.
Dillashaw gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here. 10 minutes.
Okay, so 2 rounds. Been a close fight.
It was maybe a round of the year candidate.
AI giving as good as they're getting.
You don't see that every day.
It's not a big deal. We've been knocked down before, all right? This time I want you...
Here's a perfect head kick.
Again, there with the crowd oohs and ahs when they're showing the instant replay on the jumbo screens. You get that same crowd reaction that you would get if you were watching a UFC live event on TV. And again, that comes down to just how accurate the presentation aspect of these games is.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Takedown there by Golf.
He's up to his feet, and he's up.
It's quite easy to escape.
How does he even put any weight on that leg? Look at the bruise on the outside of his thigh.
Oh, he missed that kick.
Dillashaw gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. How about that shin?
Huge kick misses.
Landing a good series of strikes here.
Absolute slugfest we got going on here.
Good defense there.
And again, Joe, he's showing a vulnerability to that jab, leaning right into his opponent's striking range and leaving his head wide open to absorb damage. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Trying to double up on that jab. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good.
And he gets the hooks. Nicely done. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
The ground game is very, very good.
Moves to north-south.
Oh, he's got every
Again, here I am, I'm literally just hammering A here.
And he's out.
Excellent movement and transition.
To be honest, I'm all for the inclusion of a simpler submission system. Just simply because, I mean, me not being a big UFC guy, and you know, it's nice, you know, to finish the matches on submission without a major faff, and I think this time they've included that for casual fans, the people who don't want such a completely authentic experience. Oh.
He tagged him with the right hand.
Connects now with the 1-2.
Up you get.
This could be it right here.
Punches blocked.
Good combination.
Going back to this being an Xbox One X enhanced, I'm assuming that it will be the same for the PlayStation 4 Pro as well.
Obvious redness now on the right side of his body, Joe.
Oh, he's hurt.
Straight up.
Guys landing big shots.
He's picking him apart. Tries some serious power in that kick, but misses.
Oh, that's a good jab right there.
Big punches here.
And that'll do it. 15
So another
minutes in the
round.
books.
Let's take a look at it again here.
Big shot there.
Breathe, relax, you're fine. We expected it.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but
Connecting with that right hand there.
able to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Try and wear down the body a little bit.
Starting to form on the right side of his body.
He's going to try to take the back, I think.
Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Dillashaw. All right, so he just decides to get up here, Joe. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Good exchanges from both fighters. Showing the punch.
Doubled up on the jab there. Nicely done by Cody Garbrandt. Oh, he has mastered the range here, timing his shots nicely.
Okay, nice takedown.
Gets the single leg takedown. And they both stand up. Oh, heavy leg kick there. That one hurt him, Joe.
Vicious
He lands
left
a big
hand.
left hand there.
Good combination.
Big right hand lands.
Oh, beautiful hook.
Well, he got cracked to the head there, Joe. He's going to have to change things up here with his footwork, with his tempo. He continues to be vulnerable to that strike coming back.
So it looks like there's a, I didn't notice that before, but it looks like there's a, like a prompt
Both hooks in.
when you can reverse.
From a flattening out position.
Okay, so let's go for the rear naked choke here. Again, just mashing X. The computer's doing the hard work for me. Purists won't want to use the simple submissions But for me, not as a purist.
To get the choke. He's free from the rear naked choke.
Wow.
He's in half guard.
Garbrandt's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
Okay, 10 seconds left of the fourth. 1 round left.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Fifth and final round. Garbrandt gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that hit off the center line. Watch the shot.
Stay away from the side of the cage.
How about that shin?
Doing an excellent job blocking here. Good right hand.
Back and forth we go. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
I think this is going to be close when the final decision is made.
Changes his stance. Nice 1-2 there.
Ooh.
That strike blocked by Garbrand. Well, he leaned right into that hook shot, Joe, and that is certainly something that bears watching here moving forward. I know he's confident in his chin, but he's a sitting duck there, walking right into the pocket to absorb that hook. All right, so some fatigue striking. Oh!
Ooh. He's down. Uh-oh. This could be it. No. Wow, what a fight.
Nice leg kick. Hard hook.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Garbrandt gets the double leg takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Garbrandt gets absolutely
Big hit. Oh, God. Is this it? Somehow, I've managed to recover. How? I thought for certain I was done for there.
Back up to his feet.
Oof. It's not going to last for much longer. You can't imagine.
Back to the feet.
It's over. It is over. That was coming. I had it coming. On the ropes.
For a knockout blow.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized.
And down he goes.
Let's get it inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cody.
All right, so my initial thoughts of EA Sports UFC 3, it's okay. It's not really a giant leap from UFC 2 or really even UFC 1. If you want my honest opinion based on the first few fights that I have actually had, I would suggest save your money, maybe revisit UFC 2 if you can pick it up cheap, or get it on EA Access if you have an Xbox. But yeah, not a whole heap has changed, and it's not, in my opinion, worth a full £60/$60 release. Of course, you're entitled to form your own opinion, and this is only my own, but that's how I feel about it. Thank you very much for watching. This is DayDreamer Sports. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm Sonny, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take it easy. Goodbye.